Yo, what up, man? Chris, somebody checking back in, man. Back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button, that subscribe button, and I appreciate all the support, man. Hope y'all niggas having a good weekend, man. Appreciate everybody watching the videos, man. The stock drop, stock rise, the end of the year recap, the easy joint I did, the Henny joint I just released recently. So I appreciate all of that. Yeah, the Meat Ride blog is coming next weekend. Just want to say that real quick. Y'all asked for it. So don't get mad at me. Y'all asked for it. I don't put it out. I don't give a fuck. I'll put it out. Hip Hop is Real just dropped a crazy interview. I was watching it on the members only channel and they already released it to public. So smack shocking declaration, the money is never coming back to battle rap. This was real interesting, man. I'm gonna play a little bit and then we're gonna get back and talk about it. Hold on.
Right now. The money, there's no money in battle rap like that right now.
Yo, the money is not coming back. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? With the prices that like they asking for, like it's not recoupable.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? There's no way to recoup the funding for the amount of money that, you know what I mean, that acquire the purses. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, you know what I mean? When we had like, our strategic partners available, you know what I'm saying? We had extra cushion to, like, you know what I mean, try to make it interesting for, like, you know what I mean, the ones that participate in the movement. But right now, like, you know what I mean, YouTube partnerships ain't paying. It's like, where the money is coming, where's the money coming from? You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's just real talk.
So in a sense, are the top tiers pricing themselves out at this point?
I don't know what they do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, listen, at the end of the day, when I have my situation or if I have a budget, I'm gonna let people know what I have for them.
Got you.
If they want to take it, they can take it. If they don't, then, you know what I mean, I'm going on to the next person. Like, it is what it is. But, like, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, if something don't recoup its value and ain't no ROI on the investment, then, you know what I mean, it's not going to make sense. They're not going to get the opportunity, not from me. You know what I'm saying? So, it just got to make sense.
All right, man. There's a few things I want to say on this, man. Let me fix this camera real quick. Hold on. Bear with me, man. Let me fix this camera real quick. There's a few things I want to say on this. Let me bring this down. Particular topic. He talked about a lot in this video. He talked about how Lux and Rum Nitty will be going down this year. He talked about certain ballers coming back. I guess they asked him about None, Mike P, Bill Collector, Ill Will. He was talking about, he don't know much about those situations, but he said, everything is communication. It needs to just be a phone call. Let me just say this, man. He mentioned about partnerships, so that kind of let me know that I don't really know how much Caffeine is going to be part of URL moving forward. And we already know that if Caffeine was a part of URL, then they obviously got a lot more money and they was able to do a whole lot during the pandemic. And I had did a video called Never Abuse Your Plug. It was an old video I did, probably 4 or 5 months ago. And what that video was about was just because somebody gives you a bunch of money doesn't mean you have to use it all. So let's just say Caffeine says, we're going to give you $250,000 for, I don't know, for Summer Madness or Volume or whatever. It doesn't mean you have to use all of it. Because what happens is that once you give, Twerk $40,000 or Geechee $50,000, they're going to always want that money. That's the inflation, and you raise their price so much. So then they don't want to go back down to $30,000. They'll just sit out and be like, oh, I don't really want to do the battle right now. So you don't ever want to abuse your plug just because you have the money. Now, the good thing about it is if Caffeine was giving them $250,000, that they actually gave it to the ballers. That's actually a good thing that they made the ballers able to make money. But when I spoke to URL about the whole abusing the plug thing, they told me that basically they got to turn in contracts. Caffeine is able to see like what they negotiated contract-wise, and they basically write a check for that. So they're writing a check based on the contracts. And I don't know, the whole abuse the plug thing, it's a big deal. And I think they inflated the market And now it's hard to pay those people that money. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sit back now and watch Verb all in these spaces tell you that there's no money in battle rap because he left. Now this is going to be the new thing tomorrow. Oh, there's no money. I told y'all that the money was gone. I left battle rap. Verb, you wasn't making no damn money. Keep it, you wasn't making no money. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't no draw like that. So just come cut that out. But this is what he's going to be saying. And it looks like URL, man, it looks like the Caffeine situation is really a big deal. I was wondering if Caffeine paid the Norbs lawsuit. That's a possibility that when Norbs won his lawsuit and URL settled, there's a possibility that Caffeine paid either some of that or the majority of that. Now, they could have paid none of it. Don't get me wrong. I don't really know who paid Norbs. But I'm saying is that it's a possibility that Caffeine did. And that could be a situation where the future events and future earnings are split. So maybe URL isn't operating with as much money as they used to. Or URL could have just paid Norbs all that money and them niggas looking at their bank account like, yo, we got to chill on how much we paying people. This is going to be a very interesting year in battle rap, bro. And I don't think it's going to be good. I got to keep it real with you. I do not think it's going to be good. You got this situation. Hold on, before I get into why I don't think it's going to be good. Smack was talking in his interview that he don't really know what's going on with None, what's going on with Mike P, what's going on with Bill Collector, and what's going on with Ill Will. And he was just saying we just need to have a conversation because I don't really know a lot about those situations. I don't like the fact that Smack is like the head of the company or the face of the company, and I don't like the fact that there's artists that are disgruntled and he doesn't know what's going on. That's actually a negative for him. And I get it. Stuff don't always reach his door. But you are the face. You do have relationships. You know, some of these people were your gunners, like Ill Will used to be your gunner. And when you have people speaking out on different things, you kind of need to know what's the issue. You need to know really what's going on with that whole situation. So the fact that he... Let me see. I think I got a text. Oh. The fact that he doesn't really know what's going on with them situations, I don't really like that. You know, I get it. I'm not saying every situation you need to know, but I don't know. You kind of did a lot of work with Mike P and Ill Will and stuff like that. And when they speak about their unhappiness with URL, it's worth a phone call to be like, yo, you know, tell me what's going on with you. Tell me why you feel this way. Tell me like what. Maybe I don't know the whole situation. And I feel like people would respect Smack so much more if he was more engaged. That's the one thing kind of ARP has over him. When there's a problem with RBE, you actually talk to ARP. You don't be talking to Lawrence. You don't be talking to this nigga. You speak to ARP. It's a little bit different. With URL, you can have an issue with P. It only gets to P. You have an issue with Chico. It only gets to Chico. It's like Smack is who they respect the most. Everybody was like, oh, I really want to battle on Smack. I won't. Like when Smack shakes your hand or calls you or gives you the you know, that validation, it means something. I feel like if some of this shit could just be resolved if Smack actually picked up the phone and called people. But I don't know. I think this is going to be an interesting year in battle rap, man. I think I told y'all a while ago that ARP was looking at leaving battle rap. I told y'all that. I said, man, I don't even know if in a year or two ARP will still be here. And I'm not going to lie. The last couple of times I spoke to ARP, I'm like asking him about, yo, you saw this blog, you saw this interview. He's like so detached from battle rap, bro. And I'm just like, yo, he's really up out of here. You know, there's a picture of him and Vada Fly and a couple other people at some place in New York recently on a book signing. And Vada was like, yeah, I was with ARP and bro, he ain't really like into battle rap like that right now. So don't be surprised if there are very few RBE events this year. And it's just like, that's not a good thing either. Like steel sharpens steel kind of thing. One of the things that keeps URL on their toes is they got to worry about the competition from King of the Dot, RBE, Chrome, shit like that. One of the things that keeps RBE on their toes, they got to worry about the competition from URL. And when you don't have the other entity, there's no reason to be more innovative and try new things and push the envelope more because it's just you. So I don't know. I don't think that there won't be any RBE events. There'll probably be a couple, There'll probably be some spot dates here or there, kind of like how they did Verb and Mickey Fax and shit. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, could I see him doing a big battle? Like, yeah, I could see ARP maybe bringing Lux to the platform or doing a big battle like Hitman and Mook. Maybe one more. But I don't really know if we're going to really be getting any, like, a bunch of RB events. The last RB event was, what, August or September? It's February 4th. Almost 5 to 6 months, no RBE announcements. I don't think that's a coincidence at all. I could see ARP probably doing a couple events this year, and it's kind of slowly fading out. Because I ain't gonna lie, like, when he first was telling me, like, yo, I got 1 foot in a battle rap, 1 foot out, I just thought that nigga was talking. And then the more and more I talked to him, he's so disengaged. And then he texted me the other day, he was like, no matter whether I'm in battle rap or no matter what did he say when it? Oh, let me read it. Let me find it. Let me find the text. Hold up. Here you go. What did nigga say? It could be 5 years from now. Stock Drop is a video I will always watch. You surgical as shit. The only reason why it kind of stood out to me is that you would kind of think like he would still be in battle rap. You just assume he would still be in battle rap. And if you're in battle rap, Stock Drop is something that you would probably watch. Because me and him talk about Stock Drop every year. But him saying it could be 5 years from now, I would still watch Stock Drop was kind of like him saying I could be gone from battle rap and I would still tune in to the Stock Drop list. And I never got a text like that before, ever, about anything. And when I saw that, I was just like, yo, like he texts me about a lot of different shit that's going on in battle rap, but he's like not texting me at all about anything with battle rap. So I don't know, bro. I think this is going to be a real interesting year. You're going to have Verbs basically saying that URL got all this money and they don't want to pay. You know, he's been on that like, oh, these niggas are millionaires. They're stealing from us. They're this. He's going to be acting like they don't want to pay. And so he's going to be painting these narratives that, oh, they got the money. They just don't want to give it to Midwest niggas. Or they got the money, but they don't want to pay this person. Or they got the money, but they don't want to pay so-and-so. So he's going to paint that narrative when really with URL, bro, they are breaking away from caffeine in some capacity. Either the NORD situation put a strain on the caffeine, or they're breaking away from caffeine. And they didn't raise the money so high, paying all this caffeine money, that the ballers are still asking for too much money now. And if you took away the caffeine money, it's like, okay, we really can't pay you $40,000 or $50,000 a battle. We could do that 2 years ago. We can't do it now, but you probably still got ballers asking for that kind of bread. One of the bad things that happened with URL was the Cassidy and Freeway battle. To a lot of people, it looks like you just gave Cassidy and Freeway money just so Cassidy wouldn't battle on URL, and you just allowed Cassidy to just eat it. So let's just say you gave him a deposit, because I heard it was a lot. So he could have got maybe a 6-figure deposit or some shit like that. Let's just say he got $75,000 as a deposit. To know that you are willing to like allow a nigga to just eat that kind of bread, a baller will have a hard time listening to you say that you don't have the money. That just lets you know during the caffeine era that they could throw away money like that. Throw away money, and now they can't do this shit no more. So I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting, bro. I really think it's going to be interesting. I think the battles will be down this year. I think RBE will be down this year. And I ain't even spoke about Chrome. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Chrome, which is why I did that blog about the Henny Man shit. And I was just like, granted, the bloggers and everything, we all talked about Easy and the Punch and Pap and shit like that. But it was just staying within battle rap when we talked about it, because we're not big enough. So when we talked about it, it stayed within battle rap. When they put the audio out, it started to get to DJ Academics, Tasha K, TMZ, all these other people with bigger platforms. And then it gets into entertainment. So it gets to like VH1. It gets to right where Fat Joe will hear about it. And next thing you know, Joe Budden is doing a podcast talking about Rim situation. That stuff wasn't really that prevalent when just a couple bloggers are talking about it. Once they had the actual audio of Easy's voice, they had more facts to run with. And that's why I was like, yo, putting that audio out just really you kind of opened it up to the whole entertainment world. They took it and ran with it. And if Remy just said, you know what, I'm just tired of everybody in my business. I'm tired of everybody on my ass. I'm tired of like every time I post just a picture, niggas are just telling me how bad of a person I am. And all of this happened when I got into battle rap. I'm getting the fuck away from battle rap. That could be an issue. Then there'd be no more Chrome. I don't know, bro. I'm kind of surprised this February there's no Chrome announcement. It ain't even close to one. And there's like that Clips and Easy shit. They didn't battle from what I understand. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. But it just looks like some promo shit. So maybe they're battling in the future. So I don't know. That could be a Chrome shit. But I don't know. Nothing from RBE in 5-6 months. Smack talking about there's no more money. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to rely on blogging for my bread. I'm glad I can do other shit or whatever, because I even think the bloggers' money is going to be low this year. It ain't going to be a lot to talk about. Maybe we'll get back to talking about battle rap. Hell, maybe when some of these battles drop, we'll actually recap them now. Because we've been kind of forcing this whole drama shit. All we've been talking about is like every little bit of drama that go on in battle rap, which it is a lot, but I don't know, bro. That's why I always try to be supportive of the league, because I always be just hearing shit and knowing shit. You know, a lot of people used to be like, yo, I really hope URL fails, and they did ARP so wrong and North so wrong. I wish URL just crumbled. And it's like, why you want the league to crumble? Because you can't count on Chrome and RBE to be here. They just do this shit as a hobby, man. URL is the only people that really do this shit and make a living off of this. Everybody else, it's just fun for them. It's just a hobby. When it ain't fun or it ain't a hobby no more, they get the fuck on. So yeah, you could say, oh, kill URL. We got RBE, and then ARP be like, I'm retiring. What the fuck y'all niggas gonna do? Then you don't got URL or RBE. So instead of trying to get rid of leagues, we need to help leagues, fix leagues, give them advice, hope that they do better business or whatever. We don't need to be getting rid of no leagues, because I don't know, bro. I don't like what I'm hearing behind the scenes, and I don't like what I'm seeing in interviews. Smack looks very, just even watching him, bro, he seems very, even his energy from being even asked questions. I don't know if he's just mad as fuck that Clean Paper no-showed and the Fonz and Chef Trez battle didn't go down, but he just seems very perturbed at the questions. He seems perturbed that people asking him like, yo, what's up with Bill Collector and what's up with this? He like, man, I don't know what the fuck wrong. I don't know what the fuck going on with these niggas. Like, so it's like, I get it. You asking the right nigga, but he seems just very disturbed having to answer all these questions, which makes you wonder, how strong is URL? Are niggas really getting on P for all the drama he's been going with? Is that still a strong bond? From what I hear, it is, but is it really? Is Smack and Chico and Beasley like this, like they used to be 7 years ago? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of shit that can go on in business, bro. So that's just my thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But yeah, this shit is kind of interesting. So definitely all the RBE ballots are acting like they willing to come back to URL. You see Rosenberg Raw put a tweet out about URL. You saw Ill Will talk about he might go out. I think they hearing the same thing, like RBE may be gone in a year or something. This might be ARP last year in battle rap, bro. And even that might be on a small scale. So to these other ballots, they still want to eat. They still want to battle. I don't know, man. Let me know y'all thoughts.